What if the universe has been trying to speak to you your entire life, but you've been too distracted, too asleep, to hear its sacred whispers? What if there's a hidden power within you, a divine gateway that can connect you to the infinite, to the voices of your ancestors, the wisdom of the stars, the very heartbeat of existence itself? That gateway is your third eye, a sacred portal that the systems of the world have worked tirelessly to keep closed, buried beneath layers of noise and illusion. Have you ever felt a longing deep in your soul, a pull towards something greater, something you can't quite name, a connection that feels just out of reach? That's your third eye calling you to awaken, to deepen your spiritual connections in ways that will transform your life forever. Picture yourself standing on the edge of a vast, starlit desert, the cool sand beneath your feet, the air shimmering with the scent of ancient myrrh, a sacred incense that carries the prayers of the ages. Above you, the cosmos stretches endlessly, each star a silent witness to the mysteries of the universe, their light whispering secrets that only the awakened can hear. You feel a stirring deep within, a presence, as if the divine is reaching out, waiting for you to answer its call. But the noise of the modern world, its endless distractions, its rigid rules, its subtle control, has kept you from hearing this sacred song. What if I told you that the key to unlocking this connection has been inside you all along, a dormant flame waiting to be ignited? What if the third eye is not just a myth, but a living, breathing part of you? A gift that can open your inner vision to the unseen? You're not here by accident. You're here because you're ready to uncover a truth too powerful for most to handle. A truth that will change the way you see yourself, the universe, and everything in between. This isn't just a video. It's a wake-up call, a journey to reclaim the spiritual power that's your birthright. Let's embark on this mystical path together, because this is the moment to wake up. Your third eye isn't a fairy tale or a relic of ancient folklore. It's a sacred center of inner vision, a gateway to the divine that has been revered across cultures for thousands of years. Deep within your brain, nestled between the two hemispheres, lies the pineal gland, a tiny pea-sized structure that ancient wisdom recognized as the key to spiritual awakening. The Egyptians called it the Eye of Horus, a powerful symbol of higher perception and protection, believing it was the seat of the soul, a portal to the divine realms where the gods whispered truths to those who could hear. In their sacred temples, priests would meditate in total darkness, seeking to awaken this inner eye to commune with the unseen, to receive visions of the future and guidance from the divine. In India, it's known as the Ajna Chakra, the sixth energy center, often depicted as a glowing indigo lotus at the center of the forehead, the seat of intuition and inner wisdom. The Vedic texts describe it as the eye that sees beyond the material world, piercing through the illusions of the physical to connect with the infinite expanse of consciousness, a bridge to the eternal. Even in the West, the philosopher René Descartes called the pineal gland the principal seat of the soul, believing it to be the point where the mind and body connect, where the physical and spiritual worlds intertwine in a sacred dance. But here's the secret they don't want you to know. Your third eye is more than a relic of ancient wisdom. It's a living, breathing part of your consciousness, a sacred tool waiting to be activated, a key to deepening your spiritual connections in ways you've never imagined. Modern science is beginning to catch up to what the ancients knew, revealing the pineal gland's remarkable properties. This tiny gland is light-sensitive, regulating your sleep-wake cycles through the production of melatonin, a hormone that governs your circadian rhythm, aligning you with the natural cycles of the Earth and the cosmos. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Pineal Research discovered that the pineal gland contains piezoelectric crystals, tiny structures that can generate electric currents in response to vibrations or electromagnetic fields. This has led some researchers to speculate that the pineal gland might act as a kind of biological antenna, capable of tuning into subtle energies beyond our normal perception, energies that the ancients might have called the voice of the divine. Even more intriguing, Dr. Rick Strassman, a psychiatrist and researcher, has hypothesized that the pineal gland may produce DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, a powerful psychedelic compound often called the spirit molecule. In his book DMT, the Spirit Molecule, Strassman suggests that DMT could be responsible for the vivid visions and spiritual experiences reported during deep meditation, near-death experiences, or even dreams, offering a scientific bridge to the mystical experiences described by ancient mystics. While this theory remains unproven, it hints at the pineal gland's potential to unlock states of expanded consciousness, to connect you to the divine in ways that feel almost otherworldly. Your third eye is your inner compass, a bridge to the divine, a way to connect with the universe, your ancestors, and the deepest parts of your soul. It's the key to awakening your intuition, to seeing beyond the illusions of the material world, to living a life aligned with your highest truth. But if this power is so profound, why does it feel so out of reach? Why do you feel disconnected from the whispers of the divine, from the signs the universe is sending you? The truth is harsh but undeniable. The world is designed to keep your third eye closed, to keep you asleep, to keep you disconnected from the divine. Think of your mind as a sacred garden, a place where intuition and spiritual connection should bloom like radiant flowers. But it's been overgrown with the weeds of distraction, conditioning, and toxicity, choking the life out of your inner vision. Let's start with the physical barriers that have been imposed on you. Over time, your pineal gland calcifies, hardened by the very systems meant to protect you. A 2019 study in Environmental Health Perspectives found that fluoride in drinking water accumulates in the pineal gland more than in any other part of the body, forming calcium deposits that impair its function. Fluoride, added to water supplies under the guise of dental health, is a silent saboteur, dulling the gland's ability to produce melatonin and potentially other compounds like DMT that might be linked to spiritual experiences. But the assault doesn't stop there. The artificial blue light from screens, your phone, your laptop, your TV, disrupts the pineal gland's natural rhythm, suppressing melatonin production and throwing off your sleep-wake cycle. This keeps your brain in a state of overstimulation, unable to rest, unable to connect. Add to that the toxins in your environment, pesticides in food, heavy metals in the air, chemicals in everyday products, and your pineal gland faces a constant barrage that further impairs its sacred function. These aren't accidents. They're part of a system designed to keep you numb, to keep your third eye closed, to keep you from awakening. The deeper control, however, lies in your mind, woven into the fabric of your upbringing. From the moment you were born, society taught you to ignore your intuition, to silence the whispers of your third eye. That's just a feeling, your parents or teachers might have said when you had a hunch about something. Don't trust your gut, trust the facts. Over time, this conditioning trained you to dismiss the subtle signals of your inner vision, to prioritize logic over the divine wisdom within you. Neuroscience reveals why this happens. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logical thinking, often overrides the insula, a region deep in the brain that processes gut feelings and emotional intuition. This creates a disconnect, a kind of internal noise that drowns out the whispers of your deeper self, the whispers of the universe. Modern life only amplifies this noise, keeping you trapped in a cycle of distraction. Social media, endless notifications, the hum of urban life, they all keep your brain in a beta wave state, a high-frequency brainwave pattern associated with stress, alertness, and overthinking. Beta waves are useful for survival, but they block the slower, more intuitive brain waves, like alpha and theta, that are linked to relaxation, creativity, and spiritual connection. A 2015 study in Neuroscience Letters found that people who spend excessive time on screens have higher beta wave activity and lower alpha wave activity, making it nearly impossible to access the intuitive states where the third eye thrives. You've been conditioned to stay distracted, to stay asleep, because an awakened third eye is a threat to the systems that want to control you. But you were born with a power they can't take away, a power to break free, to reclaim your inner vision, to deepen your spiritual connections. What if science and spirituality aren't opposites, but two sides of the same coin, both pointing to the same eternal truth? What if the ancients and modern researchers are both right, that your third eye is a sacred gateway to the divine, and science can show us how to unlock it? The ancients knew the third eye was a portal to higher consciousness, a way to deepen your spiritual connections, and their wisdom has stood the test of time. The Egyptians used silence in their sacred temples to commune with the gods, sitting in total darkness to awaken the eye of Horus within, believing that this inner eye could see the unseen, could connect them to the divine realms. In India, yogis meditated in Himalayan caves for years, focusing on their Ajna chakra to see beyond the material world, to connect with the infinite, to hear the whispers of the universe. These practices weren't random. They were rooted in a deep understanding of the human spirit, a knowledge that the third eye is the key to inner vision, to spiritual awakening. Modern science is now catching up, revealing the mechanisms behind this ancient wisdom. Your pineal gland isn't just a biological structure, it's a bridge to higher consciousness, a tool for deepening your spiritual connections. A 2013 study published in Brain Structure and Function found that periods of silence increase alpha brainwaves, which are associated with relaxation, creativity, and heightened intuition. Alpha waves act like a bridge, slowing down the overactive beta waves of your stressed, distracted mind and opening the door to deeper states of awareness. When you sit in true silence, your pineal gland can begin to tune in to subtler frequencies, much like a radio picking up a signal from the universe, a signal the ancients might have called the voice of the divine. Science takes this even further. A 2017 study in the Journal of Neuroscience showed that focused intention activates the brain's default mode network, a system of regions that governs self-awareness, emotional connection, and introspection. When you set an intention to connect with the divine, you're not just speaking to the universe. You're rewiring your brain to align with its frequencies, to open the third eye that has been dormant for so long. This isn't magic. It's the fusion of science and spirituality, a harmony that reveals a profound truth. Your third eye is a sacred tool, a gift you were born with, waiting to be reclaimed. This fusion also explains why the ancients placed such importance on practices like meditation and silence. The Egyptians understood that silence allowed the mind to quiet, to hear the gods. The yogis knew that focusing on the Ajna chakra could awaken inner vision, connecting them to the infinite. Science now confirms this. Silence and intention shift your brain waves into a theta state, a slower frequency often seen in deep meditation and REM sleep, where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual worlds blur. In this state, your third eye can flourish, deepening your spiritual connections in ways that feel both mystical and grounded. This isn't just theory, it's a call to action. The ancients and modern science both point to the same path. To awaken your third eye, you must return to silence, to intention, to these sacred practices that have been hidden from you. You're ready to awaken your third eye, to deepen your spiritual connections, and I'm here to guide you with a practice that's both ancient and scientifically grounded. A practice that will ignite the sacred flame within you. Imagine your third eye as a dormant flame, a flickering light that's been waiting for the spark of silence and intention to bring it to life. This isn't a complicated ritual, it's a simple daily practice that you can start tonight. A practice that will open your inner vision and connect you to the divine in ways you've never experienced before. First, find a quiet, dark space where you won't be disturbed. A sanctuary where the noise of the world can't reach you. This could be a corner of your bedroom, a spot in your garden, or even a quiet park at dusk. The key is to create a space that feels sacred to you, a place where you can be fully present. Turn off your phone, dim the lights, and sit comfortably, either on the floor with your legs crossed or in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. If you'd like, place a small crystal, like amethyst or clear quartz, in front of you, as these stones are believed to amplify spiritual energy, though this is optional. Close your eyes and take 10 deep, slow breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each breath, feel your body relax, your shoulders soften, your mind quiet, as if you're sinking into a still, sacred lake, the waters of the divine washing over you. Now bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the physical seat of your third eye. Picture a soft, indigo light glowing there, pulsing gently with each breath, like a star awakening in the night sky. You might feel a slight tingling or warmth. That's normal. It's your pineal gland responding, stirring from its slumber, ready to connect you to the unseen. As you focus on this light, silently repeat this intention. I connect with the divine. Let the words echo in your mind, like a sacred chant, guiding your focus deeper. This isn't just a spiritual practice. Science supports it. A 2017 study in the Journal of Neuroscience found that focused intention activates the brain's default mode network, aligning your mind with the frequencies of connection, opening the pathways for spiritual awakening. Stay in this state for at least 5 minutes, or longer if you can. 10 or 15 minutes if you're able. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the indigo light and your intention. Over time, you'll feel a shift, a warmth, a sense of presence, a feeling that you're not alone. That's your third eye awakening, aligning your brain waves to a theta state, a slower frequency where spiritual connections thrive, where the boundaries between you and the divine dissolve. To support this practice, make small lifestyle changes to keep your third eye open. Reduce screen time to lower beta waves, giving your mind the space to rest and connect. Drink filtered water to minimize fluoride exposure, protecting your pineal gland from calcification. Spend time in nature, walk barefoot on grass or sit by a river. Its energy will ground you and amplify your third eye's sensitivity. When your third eye awakens, the world as you know it will change. Not in a dramatic Hollywood way, but in a profound, soul-deep shift that will leave you forever transformed. You'll feel the universe's presence like a warm embrace, a connection that transcends time and space, as if the divine is whispering directly to your soul. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Psychology found that third eye meditation increases gamma brainwaves, which are linked to heightened empathy and interconnectedness, the kind of oneness that spiritual seekers have chased for centuries. You'll feel this as a deeper bond with the divine, whether you call it the universe, your ancestors, or spiritual guides. Signs will appear, subtle but unmistakable. A sudden breeze when you think of a loved one who's passed, as if they're sending you a message. A vivid dream that feels like a visitation, leaving you with a sense of peace. Or a deep knowing when you meet someone new, as if your souls have crossed paths before. Your intuition will become a guiding light, a compass for your spiritual journey, illuminating the path you were always meant to walk. That gut feeling you used to ignore, it'll grow louder, more insistent, guiding you toward the people, places, and experiences that align with your soul's purpose. You might feel drawn to a new spiritual practice, like energy healing or tarot, without knowing why, only to discover it's exactly what you needed. You might sense when someone in your life needs support, reaching out just in time to make a difference. You'll connect more deeply with others, as if you can read their energy, their emotions, their unspoken truths. You'll walk through a forest and feel the life force of the trees, their ancient energy humming in harmony with your own. You'll gaze at the stars and feel a pull, a longing, as if they're calling you home. This is spiritual awakening, a profound connection to the divine, a life aligned with your highest truth, a sense of being part of a greater whole. But this journey isn't without challenges, and you need to be prepared. As your third eye opens, you'll feel everything more intensely. The joy of connection, yes, but also the pain of others, the weight of negative energies, and even your own unresolved wounds. A 2018 study in emotion found that heightened empathy can lead to emotional fatigue if not managed, and you might experience this as overwhelm in crowded spaces, or a sense of being drained after spending time with someone who's struggling. Old traumas may surface as the third eye brings to light what you've buried deep within, forcing you to face what you've ignored. Don't let this deter you. This is part of the awakening, a sign that you're growing. To stay grounded, visualize a protective shield of white light around you before entering challenging environments. A barrier that allows love to pass through, but deflects negativity. Spend time in nature to release excess energy. Walk barefoot on the earth, letting it anchor you, as a 2015 study in the Journal of Environmental and Public Health found that grounding reduces stress, helping you stay balanced as your sensitivity grows. This journey will test you, but it will also free you, allowing you to live with authenticity and depth, to deepen your spiritual connections in ways that will transform your life. You were born with a power you've forgotten, a power to see beyond the veil, to connect with the divine, to live a life of profound spiritual awakening. The third eye is your birthright, a sacred gift that the world has tried to keep hidden, but now you hold the key to reclaim it. The systems that control you don't want you to awaken, but you've taken the first step, and that's a victory they can't take away. The collective shift begins with you. Your awakening is a spark that can light up the world, a ripple that can become a wave of transformation. Start tonight with the practice I shared. Sit in silence, set your intention, and feel your third eye awaken. This isn't just about knowing, it's about living it, about stepping into the life you were always meant to live. Practice daily and watch as your spiritual connections deepen, as the universe begins to speak to you in ways you never thought possible. You're not just awakening your third eye, you're awakening your soul, your purpose, your connection to the divine. If this resonates, I invite you to join our community of awakened souls. Leave a comment below. I'm ready to awaken my third eye. Your words will inspire others, creating a ripple effect of transformation that the world so desperately needs. Like this video to help spread this message, and subscribe with the bell. We're on this journey together, and I'll be sharing more secrets to unlock your inner vision, to deepen your spiritual awakening. Let's awaken together. Your spiritual journey starts now, and the world is waiting to see the light you'll bring.